Good morning, everyone. It's good to see you all again. Now, I wish I could really be there in person with you at this time, but unfortunately, with the way things are going right now, the way the world is, you're going to have to bear with me and watch me on the TV screen for the time being. I really wish I could be there with you to guide you along with your journey, but let's do this for now. And I promise you, I'll be back sooner than you can think. Okay, so it's been a while since I've seen you. Last time I think I saw you guys was back in February, so we haven't done much since that time. It's already July now, and we're just getting back into things, so I want you to think about doing this right from a blank slate. So we're going to start right from the beginning, assume that I've never met you guys before, and we're going to take you through that same journey just to get you going, moving along, better balance, better life, better mobility. Okay, so today's exercise is really going to be all about movement. The only two things that you're really going to need today are going to be yourself, a chair with arms, and your walker. Well, okay, I guess that's three things. Yourself, your chair, and your walker. Now, it's really going to help if you have arms on the chair because it'll help you stand up and sit down. I'm going to try and minimize the standing and sitting, except for the exercise of standing and sitting itself, to a minimum, just so that you don't have to get up and down all the time, just keeping your mobility in mind. So we're going to start off with a bit of a warm-up, but I want to stress out the importance that if you're feeling uncomfortable with some of these exercises and you don't have any supervision around, use your judgment. If you think it's an exercise where you have a risk of falling, please don't do it. Please do it when you have someone around to watch you or catch you. Otherwise, everything's going to be pretty safe. Feel free to go along with these exercises. Try and keep up with my pace. I'm going to keep it nice and slow so that you get all your repetitions done with the quality that we normally want it to be at. Okay, so let's get started. So first thing we're going to focus on is just a little bit of marching. So I'm going to do this sitting down first so that you can see. For those of you with a little bit more reduced mobility and find it hard to stay standing, you can do the sitting down and just want you to pick up your feet just like this. Now, I do prefer you doing this standing if you can because it's going to focus on your balance as well as everything else that's important because you're going to need to stand up and move around anyways. I don't have a walker, so I'm going to use this chair to pretend that's a walker. Now, whenever you're using a walker for my exercise classes, please don't bend over the walker and use it to support your weight. I want you to use it more as a guidance tool to stabilize your balance. So you're still standing upright, holding onto a walker like this. Now if you're standing here, we're just going to march by picking up our feet. So whether you're sitting or standing, we're simply just going to pick up the feet just like this. Now as you're doing this a little bit more, I want you to lift the knees a little bit more, a little higher each time, because we really want to get the hips, knees, and ankles lubricated and moving. And just pick it up a little higher. And as high as you can, nice and high. Bring those knees up, whether you're sitting or standing. And very good. Let's take a little break. Okay, the next one we're going to focus on is a side step. I'm just going to move this chair out of the way. You can do this sitting down or standing. Standing variation, have your walker in front of you, you're holding onto it. So just watch where my hands are. I don't have the chair in front of me so that you can see my legs. All you do is just take a step out to the side, take a step out to the other side, step out, and step out. Okay, so if you're doing this sitting, I'm just going to pull this chair up. Remember, I do prefer you doing these exercises standing, so if you can, avoid sitting. From here, take that step out. Take a step out to the other side. Follow along. So if you're standing, follow along with the side steps. If you're sitting, follow along with what I'm doing on screen. Very good. So from here, we're going to do what's called a dip or a semi-squat. Now for this exercise, everybody needs to be standing up. So if you haven't been using your walker yet, make sure you put it in the lock position. So put on those brakes. And we're going to use it for a little bit of a support, a balance support. So I'm going to do this standing facing to the side so that you can see me do this exercise. From here, I'm just going to hold on to that walker or chair in this case. Just going to keep my balance, no leaning. Don't put your weight over the walker. From here, I'm just going to dip at the hips and knees just a tiny bit. Just get them moving. It's not a full sit or not a full squat. Just enough to get the hips, knees, and ankles moving. Follow along. Very good. You may sit down. Next warm-up exercise is all going to be done seated so that you don't have to worry about standing up and sitting down. Okay, so the thing I want to do is work on your spine and core. So we're going to take your hands across your chest like this. We're just going to look over to the side. Twisting at the spine, the torso, just looking from side to side, rotating the whole upper body. Just to loosen things up. Okay. So we're going to get into the next thing here. We're going to work on our shoulders, and it's going to be a back swim movement. Now, I appreciate that some of you are going to have a little bit of an issue with this exercise. You can still do it, just do it to your range of motion. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to swing my arm back like this in a swimming motion, a back pedal. And now I appreciate that some of you have some restrictions in your shoulders, and if this is all you have right here, work with your range of motion and floss through that range of motion. So whether it be here or here, floss through the range of motion. Follow along. Nice and slow and steady. No need to be fast. Okay, let's try the other side. So, whether it be here or all the way up, work with your range of motion. Very good. Okay, next one we're going to do is also for the shoulder. Just going to take your hands right here, right in front of you. We're going to swing those arms out, tap the shoulders. So give yourself a hug. You deserve it. Very good. All right, take a little break. Let's roll those shoulders out before we get into our first meat and potato exercise. So, if you've worked with me in the last little while, you'll probably remember this exercise. I've done this a lot. It's called drawing in, but I'm going to treat it as if we've not done this before in case there's some new people watching. You're going to take your hand, you're going to place it on your belly button. And all you really have to do is imagine that there's a drawstring behind your belly button. We're going to pull that string back towards the spine. And by doing that, your belly button is going to leave your hand. Release after you've held on for a little bit. Now I'm going to talk about the importance of doing this exercise right. So when you're doing this exercise, you just want to use the muscles alone. No breathing. If you suck in air like this, now, I can't really talk. Okay. Now, you see that I can't really say anything because I'm not breathing. I can only talk if I'm breathing. And what happens is if you suck in air while you're doing this exercise, you're not really working your stomach, which is what we're trying to target. You're working more your lungs when you suck in air. So think about your stomach. We're going to try and get it nice and flat. That's right, said it. We're going to make it nice and flat. So, take your hand, put it in front of your belly button. I'm going to sit profile to you so that you can see me doing this for this first set. We're going to do 2 sets, 15 repetitions. Start off right here. Pull that belly button in, follow along, and keep up with this pace. Hold, release. So draw in, hold, release. 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 So that's 5. We've got 10 more to go. We're going to draw in, hold, release. In, hold, release. Draw in, hold, release. Pull that belly button in, make it nice and flat. Hold it, release. Draw in, hold, release. 5 more to go. Draw in, hold, let it go. In, hold, release. In, hold, release. In, hold, release. In, hold, and release. Okay. Take a little break. We're going to do this one more time. Are you ready? Let's try this again. 15 more repetitions. Here we go. Pull in, hold, release. In, hold, let go. In, hold, let go. In, hold, release. In, hold, release. That's 5 down. In, hold, release. 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 5 more to go. In, hold, release. In, hold, release. In, hold, release. In, hold, release. In, hold, and release. That was it. Okay, take a little break. You may feel a little sore about this, but just a little bit more of a talking point. This exercise can be done virtually anywhere. You can do this lying down in bed even, where you're looking at the ceiling just before you go to bed or when you wake up first thing in the morning. You can do some of these. You can do them at the dinner table, but it might feel a little bit weird doing so. But either way, you can do it anywhere. And the more you do this exercise, the more benefits you're going to see, because the strength of the body really lies within the core. And if you focus on this, everything else in your life will improve. Everything from managing incontinence to having better balance and being able to move a little bit better. This all has to do with the core. Okay, so remember, do this more often. Okay, so the next exercise is really going to focus a little bit more on your leg strength. All we're going to do is we're going to lift the leg. I want you to squeeze all the muscles in your thigh to hold that leg up before you bring it back down. Okay, we're going to do 15 per side, 2 sets. Now we can do this, I prefer to do this with one leg at a time rather than both legs at a time, just so that you can control each individual leg. I just want you to lift up, follow along with this, squeeze at the quadriceps, and let it back down nice and slow. So pick up your leg, squeeze, and let it go. Pick up your leg, squeeze, let it go. Pick up that 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 leg, squeeze it, let it go. Pick up that leg, squeeze, let it go. Pick up the leg, squeeze, let it go. Pick up the leg, squeeze, let it go. So that's 10 repetitions. We got 5 more on that side. You're going to extend the leg, squeeze the quadricep muscles, hold, and bring it back. Then you're going to kick out, squeeze all the muscles involved, bring it back in. Kick out, squeeze, and back. Kick out, squeeze, and back. One more repetition on this side. Kick out, squeeze, and bring it back. Okay, let's shake that leg out a little bit. You may feel a little bit sore or fatigue in there. That's okay, and that's what we're aiming for. Now, the other thing I want you to focus on is really just keeping yourself upright and in great posture. Hold on to the arms of the chair or the side of the chair. If you need a little bit of assistance for this exercise, pick up that leg, squeeze it, bring it back. So all we're going to do is just going to kick that leg out, squeeze the quadricep, the thigh muscles, and bring it back. So that's 2 repetitions already. Bring it out, squeeze, bring it back. Kick out, squeeze the thighs, bring it back. Kick out, squeeze, retreat. That's 5 repetitions. We're going to do 10 more repetitions on that side. Kick out, squeeze, bring it back. Kick out, squeeze, and bring it back. Kick out, squeeze, and return. Kick out, squeeze, and return. Kick out, squeeze, and return. 5 more repetitions to go. Kick out, squeeze, return. Kick out, squeeze at the thigh, return. Extend the leg, squeeze at the thigh, bring it back. 2 more repetitions. Out, squeeze, bring it back. 1 more. Out, squeeze, bring it back. Oh, that burns, right? Okay, let's take a little break. I want you to shake your legs out. Just get the blood flowing in. And we're going to do this for 1 more set on each side. Okay, just take a little bit, just sit. let everything restore. Now, one of the things I want to talk about is there's no need to rush into your next exercise or your next set. Do take the time to break. What happens is that you get a little bit more replenishment in your muscles so that it rebuilds the energy that is stored in it, and you're going to be able to do the next set better if you rest a little bit. So rest is just as important as the exercise itself. Okay, let's try this again. We're going to start off right here. So leg right here, we're going to extend that leg, hold, bring it back. Extend, squeeze the thigh muscles, bring it back. Extend, squeeze up the thigh, bring it back. So extend the leg, squeeze up the thigh, bring it back. Straighten out that knee, squeeze up the thigh, bend the knee again. So that's 5 repetitions, 10 more to go. Up, squeeze, and back. 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 2 more repetitions. Up, squeeze, and back. 1 more. Up, squeeze, and back. Very good. All right, let's go to the other side. So, 15 repetitions. Last set for this exercise. We're going to bring that knee up, squeeze that thigh, drop the leg. So, kick out, squeeze, bring it back. Kick out, squeeze, bring it back. Out, squeeze, bring it back. 1 more repetition here, 4, 5. Bring it back. There's 10 more. Okay. Up, hold, bring it back. 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 5 more repetitions. Extend the knee, squeeze at the thigh, bring the knee back. 4 more to go. Bring it up, hold, bring it down. Extend at the knee, squeeze the thigh, bring it down. 2 more to go. Up, hold, bring it back. Last one. Up, hold, and bring it back. Very good. Let's take a shake. Shake those legs. And the next exercise we're going to do is going to be standing up. So do rest your legs a bit. Take this opportunity to let things recover. So this next exercise is going to be really important. It's going to be the stationary balance exercise or single leg balance. You're going to need your walker for this, and everyone should be standing up for this exercise. Now, if you have any concerns at all with this exercise because balance is not your strong suit, that's okay. Make sure that you have someone there to supervise you for this exercise and use your better judgment for this. Okay, so I'm going to stand up. I'm going to use this chair to pretend it's a walker. So if you have a walker, make sure that walker is set on the brake mode so that it does not slip away from you. Okay, I'm standing profile to you for this exercise so that you can see. Again, with this exercise, do not lean into your walker. Do not put your weight on the walker. Use the walker to guide you and keep you straight upright. Just give you some sort of sense of balance and security. For this exercise, all I want you to do is imagine that you're on a sandy beach. You're going to dig your toes into the ground, create that arch in your foot. You're going to pick up 1 foot while you're doing this, just to a point where you find that momentary balance. You can let go of the walker a little bit to try and gain that, to try and hold that balance. Once you find that sticking point where you're not going to topple anywhere, place the foot back down. It's as simple as that. So I'm going to do this without the walker now, or without my chair now for support, so that you can see my feet. We're going to do 15 repetitions per side. Again, holding on to something for support if you need. Simply pick up that leg, find that momentary balance, place it back down. Now for this exercise, make sure you have something to hold on to, and you don't have to lift the leg all the way up to get this exercise. It just has to clear the ground. So it doesn't have to be super aggressive, just enough to clear the ground. So we're going to start it now. First repetition, pick up, hold, and just bring it back down. Up, hold, bring it back down. Up, hold, bring it back down. Try and keep up with my pace, keep it nice and slow, find that momentary balance, bring it back down. So it's not about rocking up and down, because otherwise you're not really balancing. You need to find that point where you can stop all momentum before you place the foot back down. So that's 5 repetitions so far. Oh, there's me losing my balance a little bit, so here I am putting my foot down or touching onto something to regain that balance and just kind of trying it again. Take your time with this exercise. If you're slower than this video, that's okay. I really want you to focus on quality over quantity for this exercise. Okay, so bring it back up and down, up and down. We're going to do 5 more repetitions on this side at my pace. Again, if you're slower, that's okay. I really want you to focus on quality. Bring it up and down and up and down, up and down, up, hold, and down. Good. Take a little break, shake those legs out. I'm going to hold on to this chair again, pretending it's my walker. Just going to do the other side so that you can see with me holding onto the walker. You're going to pick up your leg, do that now, hold, bring it back down. Up, hold, and down. Up, hold, and down. Up, hold, and down. Up. Find that momentary balance, and down. Okay, so remember that you're on a sandy beach. I want you to dig into the ground, use your toes, feel for the individual grains of sand in between your toes, and create that arch in your foot. Let's do that now for 10 more repetitions. Pick it up, nice and slow, bring it back down. Remember to stop all momentum from moving, stop your body from moving before you place your foot back down. Up and down. Let's go up and down. Up and down. 5 more to go. Up and down. So holding out the chair, find that momentary balance. Now you can take your fingers away from the chair or your walker, just to test yourself a little bit. But remember, it's just there to grab when you need it. Up and down. Up and down. Up, down, up, and down. Very good. All right, let's take a little bit of a break for that. You may feel a little sore or fatigued in your plantar area or your calves. Let's just shake it out, give it a little bit of a break, and do it for 1 more set. Okay, let's try it again. So we're going to pick up one foot, bring it back down, nice and slow. Pick up that foot, find that balance, bring it back down. Remember, if you can't keep up with me, that's okay. I want you to do it at your own pace. Keep it nice and slow, quality over quantity, and up and down. So avoid any rocky motion like this. This does not count as a repetition. Bring it up, stop, bring it back down. Just clear the ground, find that momentary balance, that moment just where everything stops, bring it back down. Okay, so that was 5 repetitions. You got 10 more on this side. Bring it back up, hold, bring it down. Pick up that foot off the ground, find that balance, place it back down. Take that weight off the foot, everything stops, we're clear. And down, bring it up, and down, up, hold, bring it down. 5 more repetitions on this side. Up, hold, down, up, hold, down, up, hold, down, up, hold, down. One more. Up, hold, and down. Okay, let's take a little break from that side. Other side now, 15 repetitions. So you're going to pick up, just hold it, bring it back down, nice and slow. Just enough to clear the ground, hold, bring it back down. Up, hold, back down. Up, hold, bring it back down. Up, hold, and 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 down. Up, hold, down. Okay, let's go up again. Hold it, down. Dig your toes into the ground. Find that spot, arch your foot, and bring it back down. So imagine that sandy beach. You got your toes in the ground, creating that arch in your foot. Bring it back down, up, hold, down, up, hold, and down. Good. Let's take a little break. Okay, let's get you sitting down for the rest of this. So in the beginning of the video I said do use the chair with the arms. Now I don't have any arms on my chair, so you just have to follow along with it, and I'm pretending here that I have 2 arms extending from my chair. Now I want you to just put your hands, get a full grip on it. I want you to try and lift yourself up just using your arms, push down, hold it, and bring it back down. Now just the effort of the strength alone is all I'm looking for, so you don't actually have to lift your bum off the chair. If you do, that's great. If you don't, the effort counts as well. So I just want you to drive through the arms, 5 repetitions, and down. Okay, so that's 1. Push through the arms, hold, and down. Okay, push through the arms of your chair, hold, and down. Push, hold, and down. 1 more. Push, hold, and down. All right, take a little break. We're going to try 1 more set of this. We'll expand on this again a little bit more the next time. I just want to get you guys, or get your feet wet for this, just so that we have a little bit of preview of what's coming up. Okay, so all I want you to do, just push right here. We're going to do 5 repetitions, hold, let it down. So push on the arms of your chair, hold, release. Push, hold, release. Push, hold, release. Push, hold, and release. All right, take a little break. Okay, so we made it. It's stretching time. So I want you to focus on these few stretches. They're going to be really simple. You can do this all from a sitting position. We're going to start off with the first stretch. I just want you to lean down, extend your leg, and feel for the stretch in the back of the leg. Just like this. Just hold for about 10 seconds. Bring it back. We're going to try the other side. So extend, lean down, hold, very good. The next stretch is going to be for the groin. You're just going to take your legs out a little wider. Just reach down to the floor or to the best you can. You don't have to physically touch the floor. If you can, that's great. If you can, that's good as well. Just go to the point where you feel the stretch. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, bring it up. Okay, so we're going to stretch the upper body a little bit more. All I'm going to do is get you to lift your arms up. We're going to twist over to the side and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And back to center. Just drop it. Take a little rest for the shoulders. I do appreciate that this is difficult for some of you with the restricted shoulder movement. Just lift it up the best you can. If it's up to here, that's great. If you can go all the way up, that's good too. So we're going to twist over to the side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. Just relax, take a little break, shrug those shoulders. I know they might be feeling a little fatigued with having your arms up so long. Let's try again, arms up. This time I'm going to do a side bend, getting these muscles right along here. And if you have restriction in your shoulders, that's okay. Work with your range of motion. Try the other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Shrug those shoulders. And from here, just want to take your hands, put them on your back pockets, expand that chest, bring those elbows back. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good. Okay, I hope you like that exercise. We're all done for today. We're going to have a little bit more the next time, but I just want you to get your feet wet and get back into the groove of things so that we're ready for the next thing that comes at us. Okay, we'll see you again next week. Oh, hey, it's me again. Sorry, I forgot to mention that if you have any questions or you want to contact me at all, you can reach me at 780-200-2712. That's my direct phone number. It's going to be right here up on the screen. And you can also email me at andy@tightAssets.ca. Again, that information is going to be right on the screen right here, just right along here. Okay, we'll see you again next week.